Meanwhile, with snow.
Okay, time to hunt some lassie.
So what, we find him and that's that?
Don't get all hot and bothered.
Sarah, am I doing the right thing?
There you go, you finally get to see a Fal'Cie face. I don't think that was Anima. I think that was actually another Fal'Cie that was bound around the vestige.
Hold on!
Okay.
Jump! Sarah! Sarah!
And that's how we got separated. I'm more surprised that Snow managed to get away at all. What with the army being right here trying to find the lassie, which is Sarah, and knowing that there is a Pulse Fal'Cie in that vestige up there.
Sarah. I went to the Fal'Cie hoping to help her, but I was too late. Ow!
I knew you were hard-headed, but
That was...
oh.
Ow!
Snap to it. We're rolling out.
Yeah. Hunting lassie, right?
This is our chance. Do not let the lassie escape. Move out.
I will keep my promise, Lightning.
The question being, since that was a Pulse Fal'Cie, it's got a different goal than the Cocoon Fal'Cie, and I almost kind of wonder if it took Sarah in to maybe even protect her. Yes, for its own goals, but still.
Fresh air. Nice.
So, where we headed?
Dunno.
You don't know? I thought you had somewhere in mind the way you took off.
I followed the smell.
What?
Smells nice. All naturey.
Just smells damp. And I think something bit me.
Ah, total opposite personalities.
Hide!
Skyfall. The closest city that way is Palampolam. That is not good. I wonder if those two were caught in the net.
What do we do?
What do we do? I mean, right now, what can we do?
Right. No choice. We run the other way.
Which would be to Nautilus.
We run the other way, even though we're trapped in a great big sphere. And there's really no place to go.
As we set off, it was like he'd forgotten that I was still there.
It's also worth pointing out when we first saw this area in the E3 trailers,
The Nautilus, our road's through here.
it was Lightning who was standing in this spot.
Clear these woods.
I think too, if we stay right here, he
Sight I
comes
didn't
back.
wanna see.
Come back, Sazh! I think he gets sassy if you don't follow him.
We going or what?
But I've got a Crystarium to work on, so now Vanille is in the lead, so again, more mage handling. But I actually like to play as Vanille more than I like to play as Hope. I just like her abilities more. So Ravager Commando, that's good. Medic Commando, decent. Sab Sin, I actually want Sab Rav? Because Sab can keep the chain gauge from falling and Ravager boosts it. Not to mention, if I play as the Saboteur, I can just keep recasting spells. So, unlike with the AI, I can get a better handle on things. Sazh can't medic. Rav Sab Med. Rav Sin. We have double Ravager. I should probably have something that's a synergist. That's... I don't know. Do I want Ravsin or do I want Medicine? I should probably have it Medicine. Medicine. That's good for now. And characters can now develop further because when we unlock more crystal paths for other characters, it unlocks for everyone else as well. So let's see, we have 3 new abilities in Ravager, 2 in Saboteur, 2 in Medic. Oh boy. No, this way, please. Cura and Asuna. Okay, I gotta have those right now. Asuna cures status ailments. Cura is just like Cure, except it restores to the whole party. It does take up more ATB gauges, but that's fine. Kind of like Blitz, but for healing. Okay, what do we got for Sab? Poison. Ooh, the almighty. And Quake. I don't really care about either of those too much right now. What do we got in? Go up, please. Era and Thunder. I think I might go Ravager first. Poison is great, but it's best for late game. It's really not gonna do a whole lot for you early. And Overwhelm. Boost chain bonus effective attacks for allies targeting the same enemy. Faster kills. And Fira, ooh. So much goodies. I guess we can go up Sab now. We probably aren't gonna make it. We're totally not gonna make it. Never mind. Sin. Ooh. 2 in Sim. In Thunder and in Water. I do believe we need these for a boss that's coming up. And an accessory slot. Good there. Ravager. Commando. 3 out of 4. I'll check Ravager first. Overwhelm. Thunder. Yeah. Not to mention the stat boost is always good. Oh, it's just Quake. Doggone it, it's just Quake. I guess it doesn't matter too much anymore. I'll go for Sin just because it has the accessory slot. Alright, we're both reset back to 0. Iron Bangle. Ooh, just 2 Iron Bangles. You got anything better than that? 50 HP isn't that much anymore. Ooh, Tungsten Bangle. That is way better. 150 HP. Playing as a mage, that is probably a good idea to have. Physical resist, fire resist, lightning, deprotect, shell. Improve potions and improve strength. I don't know, I'll keep iron for now. Iron Bangle. Anything back where we came? Nope. Rule of thumb, always check behind you. But not during the initial E3 trailer. It was lightning that was shown in this area, even though lightning will never ever enter this area.
No daydreaming now.
What is your deal? Weak to fire. Immune to physical. Okay, casting Deprotect is going to do nothing. D-Shell then. These ones seem pretty easy. You never liked this place much? I actually really like this area, simply because it looks close to home. Ah, it's staggered. I was gonna use Undermine if I couldn't stagger it, but it... There should be, if I'm remembering correctly, a really good weapon for Vanille in here. Meanwhile, you're hoping for a snow biome? I don't think there's a snow area in this. There's an area that looks like it has snow, but it's not snow. Same with the lake we were in, Radir. I don't think you got to see, early in the game, Lake Brescia.
All this dampness is damp.
It made it look like ice, even though it was crystal. I should probably leave her. It's not like I can summon. Fire, lightning, and wind. Ah, these are easy. Maybe I should just have it on Slash and Burn then. Because a lot of these die fast.
Now you're talking.
Yeah, that's the one that got crystallized.
Well, I guess this is better than homicidal scorpion robots and mountains of trash.
I mean, he's not wrong. Left. Funny, Sazh actually took the roundabout path.
Nice picnic spot, minus all the uninvited guests.
You want more of Snow, the character. Eventually we'll get him back in our party. It'll be a while, but he'll come back. But a lot of these areas are sort of meant to be an homage to Australia, including the accents of the characters themselves, so there's not a whole lot of snow biomes. Kind of opposite feelings about Pokemon Sword and Shield. It's in England, it needs more snow biomes. Same with Black and White. Mysterious fluid. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah. It might be useful, but do we have to carry it around? I like these ones. They look like tomatoes. Get rid of the hedge frogs first. I know later some of these can summon allies, and we do not want that. Oops, nope, I don't want that. I want fire. One more shot. There we go. Goodbye.
The old man still cunning. Where's the weed killer when you need him?
Don't you dare use weed killer in here. I will be very mad. Leave the wildlife alone.
Gotta be just a little quiet, okay? For all we know, they could be so.
Let's try and be quiet. I jump headlong into battle.
And done.
I guess I could be using Fira to take these out in 1 or 2 shots too.
Bye-bye.
1 shot or 2? 2. Eventually we'll get Snow back, like I said. But he is kind of a tank character, and it wants us to learn how to use our other abilities without relying on him too much. I kind of forget that that thing is a fishing line until she whips it out. An aerial fishing line, which I get the idea behind it. Given how inertia works, it doesn't actually make sense. And I can explain that more when you see the type of creatures that this rod is supposed to take down. It only works if what you're fishing isn't as big as you are. Can I hit both? No, because it went too far away. A lesson from someone who actually has done fishing. It doesn't work if the fish is bigger and stronger than you. It'll just pull you out of the boat. You need to either have a device that grounds it, or grounds you. And if all else fails, if it's be pulled over or lose the fish and the rod, let go. Like all those movies you see with people doing jet skiing and they're like, remember, you gotta let go. If something bad happens, it's like, Dad, let go! And it's just dragging him all over the lake. Yeah, that's what happens with this fishing rod and wyverns. Don't do it. Okay, we got the Belladonna wand, which is one of the best weapons in the game for Vanille, and if I'm choosing a weapon, is going to be the weapon that I turn into her ultimate weapon, because fun fact, all weapons in this game can become ultimate weapons. And that's because this has the improved debuffing ability. It allows Vanille to be able to debuff enemies faster and with higher chances of success, and the more we level up this staff from tier 1 to tier 2 to tier 3, the more effective it becomes. I went from 95 to 91. That's not a huge difference. If it was too much lower, I would put a magic enhancer on her, or level up this rod because this is actually a really good weapon. There is one other weapon that you could choose for Vanille instead, and it has the improved healing ability. It's up to you, whichever one you personally like best, but this is my personal choice for best Vanille weapon. I am never taking this off. Every time you see these monsters, you think they're the ones from Ratchet & Clank. And Ratchet & Clank does have some fun monsters. Okay, I forget what these are weak to. Oh, probably not fire. They're casting fire. Probably not fire. Never mind! We can also do arrow, though. It has a wider range. If I don't hit the one in the very back corner. The thing is, if you level up your weapons, the reason I'm not doing it, even though I was right next to a shop, is simply because the higher your weapon level, the lower the target time of the enemies becomes. So it makes it harder to get 5-star combos. So sometimes leveling up your weapons isn't always the best idea. Eventually I'll get weapons to tier 2, but I'm probably not going to get all the way up to tier 3 until post-game, or even past post-game. Because I can defeat most of the super bosses in this game with tier 2 weapons, and it's actually easier to do so because the target time to get 5 stars is higher. It's better to boost with accessories that don't count against your time than to level up the weapons. I'm getting so much ooze. Originally, I thought enemies in here were going to be a lot stronger, so that's why I started with the Undermine grid. But, it doesn't seem to be the case, which is fine. I think, too, this is pretty close to the center of Cocoon. Well, center-ish, so I think we're on the top. We're on the top of the Dyson Sphere. And if it wasn't a Dyson Sphere, we'd technically be upside down. Which means Vanille and Sazh actually walked a really long way if you think about it. What is up with you guys? Everybody do the conga. There's the thing back there. Gimme. Oh, another doctor's code. Good, now I can finally have one for my split up parties, even though they're not going to remain split up for that much longer.
There should be a dock on the other side of these trees.
Now it's this that I first saw and was like, oh my god, yes. Yes, this game is gorgeous.
Hey, Sazh. Tell me about yourself.
Huh?
Any family?
I have a little boy.
Oh, so you're married?
I was, yeah.
We gotta get you home. Your son needs you. Come on, we'll make it.
It's too late.
Is it the lessee thing?
How'd you...
You might be a lessee, but you're still a daddy.
You're right.
So, what's his name?
it all should be pointed out, it didn't really say this that well in the English localization, but Saz's wife actually died. She didn't leave, she died.
Hey, Dad.
Making a wish, huh? What'd you wish for?
Well, you're never happy. You never smile. So here's what I wished. I wish that you'd cheer up and be like your old self again.
How about that?
Whoa.
Your wish came true.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, it's my turn to wish.
What for, Dad?
That's my little secret.
Sazh,
Huh?
you alright?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Pops. You've really got to keep it together, okay? Now, let's go.
Now I got kids looking out for me. Some dad I am.
It was at this point in the game that I realized just how beautiful everything was. Being able to see out and all. I know you can't really see it since the video is super compressed, and it will be on YouTube just because that's how PS3 recording works, but if you play this in full 1080p or 4K if you're on Xbox, oh my god, being able to see all the way out and being able to see all that detail is just gorgeous. Avoiding encounters, a powerful scale beast awaits you ahead. It could be a difficult fight for only 2 people. However, this enemy is slow on its feet, meaning you can easily avoid the encounter if you so desire. You will face many harrowing challenges as you press on. When you feel your enemies may be too strong, avoid them. Okay, so we're still Vanille. Yeah, out here, like this. I know it doesn't look as pretty when it's super duper compressed like it is, but yeah, on my end it's absolutely stunning. And it's worth pointing out, it's mostly older people that were affected by the plague, and one of them was Saz's wife. You notice that there are not a whole lot of elderly characters for Cocoon. That is not a coincidence. It wiped out most of the older population. Okay, so note to self, shock breath is a thing. Does it still have Libra on it? No, it does not. Thunder and water. I guess I could undermine it while it's still staggered. It's more likely to be deshelled and whatnot in this form. I seem to get it in 2 shots, so... or 1. Better to do it now, then. Perfect. Carapace up. Heal self. Maybe I should have gone with that Ravager. Do not kill me. Stop aiming for Vanille! Aim at Sazh! But now that it does have poison, its health will tick down bit by bit, even if I don't do anything. Poison will eventually wear off, but until then, we're pretty good. Heal self. for the upcoming retaliation. As soon as this thing breaks, we're probably gonna be great. Yeah, there we go. Don't kill me, don't kill me. I'm raising the stagger gauge higher just so I can continue to do more and more damage. Going into commando doesn't really do a whole lot for this enemy. Five stars. Which way? That way has an item, and I can always come back up. Hey, buddy! Can I get this in 3? 1, 2. Dang it. Still. Oh no, I got it. Never mind. It just took a second. 'Tis the power of the belladonna. Oh, and he actually unthundered me this time. That's something that didn't happen last time. And Thunder now ensures that every hit I land is elemental. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Ah, reset, dang it. But I was not taking another shock to the face. Okay, let's just focus on breaking you now. Break and heal, break and heal. I'm also pretty sure at this point my debuffs are lasting way longer than my buffs. He can either take off my buffs, or the time difference between them is huge. What do we win? Iron shells. There's more of these. I'm probably going to take out every one, even though it takes a while, just for the CP. The CP is worth it. These kind of look like something more out of Monster Hunter, don't they? He's not gonna end Thunder us either until we get the Carapace off. Oh, right as he was about to use Shocking Breath. That was close. But since I did it all in Ravager, it's falling super fast. And that is why you always want to have Commando in your party, because that happens. They got poison on, so... one small victory. Okay, watch. See how Vanille has a chain up there? Yeah. Originally, they were gonna have the characters be able to break too, but they took it out in the end. You can only see it when you go to heal yourself that we do, in fact, have a chain gauge. It's just never possible to push it over. Close, come on. It is also worth noting that while you cannot launch enemies in Ravager, you can use arrow to do this, which is like a mini launch. Just so you know it's there. There we go. Yeah, these guys do take forever, and it's part of the reason why the game's kind of like, you really don't have to fight these if you don't want to. But I'm going to simply because I want that CP. And they're not difficult, they just take a while. So I'll just cut them out in the LP. I just want to watch and see if it does take them off when it bites me. Yes, because Vanille needs bravery. The character who has no physical abilities needs physical buffs. Maybe I should have it at other mine. Just because Saboteur slows the gauge, but it still raises it faster than Commando. I don't think it's taking off my abilities, I just think it takes not very long for them to wear off. So we have no augmenting skills yet. That and Synergist I still think is level 1 for Sazh. We only got Lightning and Hope up to level 2. Last bit of damage. Wrong character. See, it's technically already poisoned, but I can keep casting it just to raise the gauge. But the AI can't do that. You can only do that if you manually control the character. I don't even know if I'm gonna break it. Poison's probably gonna kill this thing before I get it broken again. Watch. Yeah, there it goes. If Sazh had not hit it, poison would have killed it. Unguarded treasure? Ah, just a lever scope. Look, it even has algae in the water. I know compared to PS4 and soon to be PS5, which all of its fancy ray tracing is going to have reflections and all that. This doesn't seem like a whole lot, but for 2010, this was mind-blowing. Come here, Grims! Scaled wings. Seriously, if you get a chance to play this game in 4K, do it. Though as far as I know, only the Xbox can do it yet. I don't think the PC version is uncapped. Or if the frame rate is... not frame rate. Doggone it. If the resolution is uncapped, I don't think this game runs on PC as well. The one time I did see someone trying to run it on a even slightly lower end PC, it didn't go well. It looked like a slideshow. And we've reached a destination here. I don't think it's a boss, but just in case. Okay, Ravager is level 2. Let's see if I can get all the way up to Sab level 2. I'm gonna ignore Quake for now, I'll get it later. Yes! Okay, so Saboteur level 2 means my debuffs will last for longer. Which means, regardless of what else is on the board, I really need to get Synergist level 2 because that way my buffs will not last for as long as they currently are, because oh my gosh, they last for like 20 seconds. That sucks. We need some actual good time on these buffs, man. We're not making it.
You look tired. Not enough sleep?
I guess.
Not surprising. Cute girl like me. It's hard to close your eyes, huh?
I'm just gonna lie down for a bit.
Being made a lassie, it's not easy. I mean, look. Even I'm kind of worried. But even if we don't know what'll happen, we have to keep our dreams alive. Have something to look forward to. You know?
Next stop is Nautilus, City of Dreams.
Yep.
Don't sleep in the moss. You're gonna get seeds in your clothes, and they're gonna take hours to pick back out. I say this with experience.